Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've done a video, and that's because we have been working hard on our shop here. And I got a video on that coming soon. And we got a bunch of solar upgrades, which I have another video on that coming as well. But today I want to talk to you about our heater. So this is a 30,000 BTU Radiant Heat Mr Heater. And I was a little reluctant to get it, to the point where I didn't get it. I actually bought a different unit, but that unit didn't work out because it was a little too small. This one has been great. So I'm going to walk you through it. First of all, the setup and installation is a breeze. I mean, there's no point to really even go into that. You can either mount it on these legs, like I have it here, or you can mount it on the wall. It comes with all that stuff. The only thing it doesn't really come with is the hoses. And if I can zoom in here, I already had it pretty much plumbed for the other unit, so all I had to do was buy the hose and a little adapter. I don't know if you can see it down here on the bottom. On the bottom you need a little 90 elbow because the 3/8 coming out of it doesn't work if you have it on the legs. But it's very, very simple to install. Takes nothing, there's nothing to it. And then you turn on the gas. You got to put a battery in here, which is the starter, which it comes with. Very, very simple. You turn it to pilot, bleed it out for 30 seconds ago or so. Click down on pilot and it lights. And I might be overstating that, but it's really critical for me because the old unit was a nightmare to start. It was so bad to start that we actually had to leave it on pilot because it was a nightmare to start. This thing starts up like a breeze. It starts up, it heats up, it keeps this room at 70 degrees on low. You can see it's low, and it's been cold. It was 10 degrees last night. It's probably 25 degrees right now, and this thing keeps it solid 70.3 degrees right here. This is about a 20 by 20 building. On the other side of the room, furthest away from the heat, it's 67. So it keeps this room very, very comfortable. And it has the thermostat on it. So when it gets to a little over 70, it cycles off. And then when the temperature drops to, I don't know, maybe 66 or so, 68, it turns back on. So there you can see. So just go back up here real quick so you can see it gets to 70.3 and it cycles off. And then when it drops down, I think it's 68 or so, it turns back on. So it's just been a really good unit. I've been very happy with it, very impressed with it. So let me tell you a couple things I don't like about it, which are minor. First, which is ironic, is because I was telling you how much I like it, is sometimes this thing sticks when it clicks, when you pull it down, and it's a little igniter. I think that actually might be me just being stupid. So I don't know if that's really a fault of the unit. The other thing is there is a smell. There's the initial odor when you start these things up. Every one of them has that. But this does have a little bit of a smell to it. And that's because, it's venting in the room. So you're using the oxygen in your room. They don't recommend these for really tight buildings. This is an old garage, so it's drafty as hell. So I'm not worried about that sort of problem as far as it using the oxygen. Plus, we don't sleep here. This is just a shop. That was the only real issue I had, is the slight smell and the little thing sticking. But it's been rocking. I've been so happy with it. The propane usage, I know people are always going to ask that, what's the propane usage? Well, it's 30,000 BTUs. I have it on a 100-pound tank outside. So, just do your math. If you keep it at 30,000 BTUs at full blast, you're going to go through it. I'll put up a little screen here, with the math of how much you can expect. But I have this thing on the lowest possible setting, and it's been using maybe, I'll put up a screen because I'll go do the research on that. It hasn't been using much. And, because it cycles on and off, it's really good on the gas usage. The other one we had, the old unit that I took out, was a 17,000 BTU. And because it was vented out, a lot of the heat went out in the back. It never really got up to temperature because it had the same type of thermostat on it. but it never turned off because it never got warm enough. I mean, it would keep this room at 54. I mean, it was always cold in here. But again, I think that's because the unit was just too small, so it's not really a fault of the unit. But I've been very happy with it. Easy to install, runs nice. It's been a quality unit. So if you are looking for one of these, I would highly recommend it. That's about it for now. If you have any questions, leave them below, or if you have an experience with one of these guys, I'd love to hear what you think of what your experience has been. All right, talk to you later.